Okay, welcome to this second leg of our tour around the world doing the Volanta challenges. So, previous flight was from Miami to Ibiza using a 744 400. Now we'll be flying from Ibiza to Gibraltar. hmm So we are here and we have ATC coverage here. We'll be flying as a short flight to Gibraltar. hmm So let's start with the start. Let us delete this previous flight. Get this and paste here. And Gibraltar Airport. hmm Okay, and according to this challenge, this is the briefing. Look what an amazing runway and airport. And in case you don't know, there's a street that crosses the runway to connect uh, population with the people living in the other side of the peninsula. Okay, the briefing is flight into Gibraltar International Airport LXGB. LXGB. This airport has stunning views, rapidly changing winds, interesting, and the road that goes over the runway. Okay, so that's what we'll try to do in this flight. Okay, let's start planning. New flight. Let's pick this aircraft. The Vivo 737 is my favorite. No airline, no flight number. Lima Echo India Bravo departure and arriving to what's up here? LXGB. LXG. There we go. Okay, alternate L slang. I believe this is Malaga. Daytime. Okay, let's check. Winds 360 at 6. So the button runway 6 having wind from our left. And arriving runway 9, wind is 100 at 29, so wind from our right on arrival. 29 knots. Oh, strong wind, almost nose wind. Okay, let me open my flight planner tool here to get some random data. Okay, and call sign, this will be our call sign. Taxi out. I would say 15 minutes only. And for the arrival, let me check here. I don't expect too much taxi for the arrival. Let's check. Yeah, landing runway 9, so only 8 minutes is okay. Departure 15 minutes. Let's fly for taxi, and then taxi because we'll be leaving runway 6. 10 minutes will be fine. Okay, no extra fuel. Kilograms measure passengers. Okay, random will be taking 105 passengers. So let me get that here. 105. What's up? Okay, cargo. We have here copy paste. We have 5.8. 5.8. This will be our route. Let me put this here. And you see, not straight, but this is the path that we will be using. Okay, the route. And route is valid. Let's check the weather. And this is the alternate airport, Costa del Sol. Malaga. Oh, Costa del Sol. I'm not quite sure now which is that airport. Okay, let's go to the top. Update the time. So it's 19:38. So 20:40. Let's say for departure. So let's go ahead and generate the flight plan. There we go. We'll be printing our flight plan. Check something. Okay. And let's print that. Download it. VOLANTA challenges. And here we go. Save it. We can close this here and pre-file into the Batson network. I'll do this. Let me copy this here. Okay, still loading and download for X-Plane 11. We keep waiting this start to load. Okay, Alpha Zero Charlie 75, Boeing 738, 737-800, flight level 330, departure time, on the gate, departure, arrival and alternate. And route time 1 hour and 23 minutes, fuel endurance 2 hours 56, this is the route, blah blah blah, and my notes. File, the plan is filed and we already download that, so let us move it to the right folder. I guess we did so. So now let's load our flight plan here. Boom, there it is. And let us check the flight plan. Okay, once again, titles. This is the departure and arrival, Ibiza to Gibraltar. Planned fuel, routing, departure ATC clearance, only pointing to what we'll be using. Basics, not checking every single line on this flight plan. This is the flight log from Ibiza Lake to Gibraltar LXB. Wind information, weather information, and at the end we'll be finding our weather profile. Departing Lave, IB 500, 501, 503, Sockstad, top of climb, VLC, Astropobos, yes, Mammies, Bivas, top of descent, MGA, Pimos, and Gibraltar. This is the average. We have here flight level 390. We won't be reaching that as planned. You should have that information. We won't reach 340, but we'll be crossing 300. Okay. Departure and destination. Leaving this zone and enter into this zone. Maybe still during the climb. More information here. Okay, so let's go to the beginning. We'll be using this information here. The ATC call sign, the aircraft registration. I'm not quite sure that is the registration of this aircraft. Well, we'll check that later. We'll be using the coast index, average wind, ISA, international standard conditions. We have here, okay, these are the limits, the maximums, but we will be under those values for takeoff weight, landing weight, and zero fuel weight. Okay, for my alternate, easy to recognize, I always mark this. Okay, fuel. We'll be using the final reserve and the block fuel along with their current actual fuel will load. We'll be using 7,171 kilograms of fuel. Once again, we have here information for the alternate route. And our planned route is this, yellow for me. Clearance, when we get the clearance, we'll be putting that information here. Also, we'll get IAD's information, and we have here our VSMs or altimeter systems. We'll be getting this information in cruise flight actuals. These are the time we'll planning leaving the gate, taking off, landing, and arriving to the gate, and finally the actual time we took in this flight. So it's scheduled to take an hour and 45, but because of the wind, we'll do this flight. Yes, it's estimated at this moment in an hour and 41 minutes. Okay, for the weights, same thing. Be using passengers, and I like to use this color because I know we won't use the maximum capacity for this. And the landing weight, so we have some room for the wide stop trim. Okay, and here we'll be filling out every line, or that's the plan. We'll have to check this is correct when we are aligning our IRS system. Okay, we have here the top of the climb. We'll be reaching flight level 330. I don't see any crosses in, yeah, here. Another airspace to Madrid. And here's the top of the descent. And we don't have any arrival procedure. Let me check something here, because it is supposed, no, doesn't say any specific procedure to arrive to Gibraltar. But okay, we have okay, wind information. We'll be using this information for the descent planning. 1, 2, 3, 4. So probably we'll be using these 4 sets of numbers. And that's one more thing here: departure, winds, and QNH, destination, winds, and QNH. And once again, for the alternate, this color. Okay, winds 110 at 11 and QNH 1030. Okay, good. Let's go to the top, and we are, these are the times, released times, estimated time. What's this? Estimated time of arrival at 22 hours and 25 minutes if you use real time, and this is the calculated takeoff times. Checking that also. Okay, let's go to our aircraft. We said we'll be using a 737, so let me check that here. Here. Here, and we'll be using real world. We can use the real world because that will be February the 12th, and local time. It's 6 in the morning, 7 in the morning. I like 8 in the morning. Okay, match real world condition for the weather, and hit start and start. And there we go. In the meanwhile, what else can we do? Let me show you here. Oh, let me move this here to show you in the screen. Now we have full coverage. Yeah. From approach, you're in Ibiza, we have 80s, but we are in the control of the Barcelona control with Mr. Guillermo, and then we'll be transferred maybe to this, I don't know, let me check here. According to yeah, here probably, yeah, we'll be using a third airspace because we're coming. Okay, maybe no. I don't know, maybe no. We'll be directly assigned to the Sevilla control and not to the. Okay, well, sometimes I saw Madrid control. Yeah, maybe we do something here in the Madrid control and finally to the Sevilla control. Lang is Malaga. Okay, this is our alternate. Okay, just wanted to see that, and there we go. Okay. Okay, and let's do something here. Let me go ahead and open this service door and have some stair. Yep, you can see the shocks are set. So now let's start with our pre-flight inspection, simulating a quick pre-flight inspection. Pitot, surfaces, wheels, lights, windows. Check that everything is okay. Antennas, more pitots, lights, control surfaces, engine, antennas, radar, lights, lights, lights. Control surfaces, wheels, good pressure condition, no leaks, fuel leaks, liquids leaks, like hydraulics liquids, antennas, fuselage, other surfaces, APU, exhaust, nozzle, more wheels, antennas, everything looks good. Fuel nozzle, engine 1, nice, lights, fuselage, and everything looks okay. So let's get in. Oh, something that we should have checked. Here is the I don't see here. Okay, that's why. You remember I said something about this, the registration of these aircrafts, and it's because it doesn't show any registration because I'm not using any livery. Okay, let's get in and check everything here. Okay, emergency equipment, emergency escape rope here. We'll have to check here the fuses. All of these fuses has to be in their position. Okay, everything looks good here. And here we check some flotation devices that should be below the seats. Same thing here, checking for check the spare bulbs, emergency escape rope for the first officer, the bulbs here. Check the fire extinguisher, it looks good, needle is in the green area, all of the fuses look okay, and let's have a seat now. To start, hold on 1 second here, give me 1 second only here. Okay, so continue here, and okay, first of all let's start with battery. Turn the battery on, emergency exit lights on, standby power, post transfer. Okay, check guards are close here. Yep. Guards close. Perfect. Everything here looks good. Okay. Perfect. Okay, parking brake is set. Parking brake is set. Speed brakes is down, flaps are up, throttle control are idle. Check here my joystick. Come here, joystick. Okay, you see that alarm? Good. So idle. Now we can go ahead and turn on the APU indication here and start the APU 0 1 2. There we go. So let us release here. In the meanwhile, let's go ahead and test the lights. The dim test working, and here for all the lights. So let's check every single warning light is on. This is to make sure that they will lit in case they are showing that condition. Some of them are yellow, some of them are blue, some of them are green. Okay, in this case the screen shows full 8. See them, see the clock full here, numbers, lights, numbers full. And the difference here is a 0. You can see the last digit because it only showed multiples of 0. So full clock here, showing here, working here, and we'll test this in a little moment more. All of these are working. Here is working. See, here is working. These are working. Full numbers here, and it's not showing here because we haven't yet connected the APU generator, which are able to connect now. You can see here now it's started to show all that. Same thing here, it's working, so we can stop this test now. Now we can test here number 2, number 1, working for the captain, and same thing here for the first officer. Both are working. Next step, check the oxygen. Working also. Same thing here for the captain. Perfect. Oxygen. It's good. Now some more tests here. See here, push. Here, I'm sorry, and they are working. Here, working. What else here? This panel. Let's check for the inoperative here, and fire test, cargo, fire test. Number 2 working. Number 1 extinguisher. It's working. One more test here. Working. So now let's go ahead. We can now align the IRSs. So it's a navigation here, and after that we can now start configuring the aircraft for the passengers boarding. And let me move this here into IRS position. There we go. Now out of data. In the position in initial, page down, pick one of those, remember here, okay, got it here, and paste it here, okay. Now we are setting the initial position for the IRSs. A reference airport, we are at Lima Echo India Bravo selected, and the gate is 25 if I'm right. Yeah, 25. Okay, 25. Come on. 25 set. Okay, now let's look for the route. Oh, what's that? Route origin. We said that like India Bravo origin is set, and we can now go ahead and look for the cool route. Okay, we don't have nothing there. Okay. Our destination, according to the flight plan, is Lima X-ray Golf Bravo. Lima X-ray Golf Bravo. Okay. Lima X-ray Golf Bravo 01. Oh, 01. And there we go. We recognize our flight plan. Let us activate it and execute. Execute the flight plan. Runway will be departing. We have already introduced this on our FMC. We check the registration and our pre-flight, and we are looking now for the runway departure. Runway 6. We can see here runway 6. Set. Enter flight number. We don't have any flight number, so let's go to the performance initials. Gross weight, we have gross weight of 45 now, and planned fuel, we said we have the planned fuel is 7.1, the block fuel 7.1. Okay, now our gross weight increase and the 0. Okay, while we do this, I was forgetting doing this, requesting the fuel. So let's get back home here, ground services. No, it's here. A long time without applying this. Okay, fuel. According to the flight plan, we'll be needing 7121. 7121, and we can go ahead and request that fuel.
Ground supply deck hose is connected and starting refueling.
Okay, you can see here the fueling truck. This is the guy loading the fuel in the aircraft. We can check how this amount is increasing until reaching this amount, this quantity. Okay, let's continue here configuring. Reserves of fuel. Flight plan says 1.4. And the cost index, we have this, set this, cost index 6, and the cruise altitude, I'm sorry. Cruise altitude we said is flight level 330, right? Here we go, 330. Boom. Set cruise wind at cruise. Wind at cruise is 238 at 11. 238 at 11. Set, and the ISA is -1. So let's set here -1. It is set. Execute, and we have activated the performance initials. Let's go to page 2. Minimum speeds, maximum speeds for the climb, for the cruise, and for the descent. Okay, now we can check the route. Now let's check the climb or the cruise. Come on. Okay. Cruise. See cruise altitude. Descent. Perfect. Now let's set the departure. Set this runway 6 is already active. And we don't have any standard instrument departure because our departure is straight departure to Soxtas 3F. Okay, let's see if that is, yeah, it looks like this is a departure procedure. Okay, Soxta 3F. This is the closest one we have, Soxta 2F. execute. And now let's set the arrival. And it's this runway 9. Okay, we select this stuff now. Runway 9. R&B runway 9. And we don't have any standard arrival procedure here. PMOS transition, you see we have PMOS transition will be pick that and execute, and both of them are active, you can see. Let's go to the legs and check here. What we see is here still fueling the aircraft, was almost empty. See how the fuel is showing in this graph, reaching the aircraft, also loading the aircraft. You can see also here they are there. Okay, now while we set this, we are going to check the legs. That's the next step. So let me choose here legs. We have legs, and here choose the plan chosen here. Okay, so this is the departure. Next. You can see letters zoom out here. Okay, next step.
Pre-flight.
No, yes. Here, next. No discontinuities. Page 4. Now we can zoom in here. Okay, next. Oh, see this turn to align with the runway. Finally, the runway. Now let's see here. If I hit the next. These are waypoints for the holding to the holding point, which is alpha. Page down here. Okay, it's 400. The approach altitude is 900 feet, then 1500. Okay, perfect. Let's go to page 1 and set here put here the program. Here are the legs. Okay, we have checked the route. They're still loading. About to finish. Hold on 1 second. Okay.
Ground to flight deck, fuel is all loaded up and you are good to go.
Okay, they finished loading the fuel. They are left. And we can see here we have the 7121 has planned, and that will reduce rapidly. Okay, you can see here that's the loaded amount. Let's put that here, total fuel 7121 loaded, so we didn't pick any extra. 0 and not apply here. Okay, good. Sign the fire plan, and we are good here. Now we check if we have fuel. Aircraft is loaded, but we have the right amount, but we check here we are balanced, so same amount of fuel in each wing tanks. No, and center tank is empty, so we have the good quantity and we are balanced. Okay, what else? Let's finish here configuring the N1 limits, takeoff and climb for maximums. Takeoff, okay, we'll be using flaps 5. Let's go to page down. Oh, we can call now the ground services and call passenger for boarding.
Service on the way.
Okay, thank you. Okay, runway wind, we can get that information. Okay, let us now connect to the network. to get any 80s. If no, thank you. Any 80s is Charlie 75, but 738 and connect. Let's see here. Oh, there's another aircraft there. Okay, so let us move. Let me disconnect here because they were there before. And let us move to a different gate. We'll be moving to the gate, to the other gate. I don't know if I would have to turn on the aircraft again if I moved. But we'll keep disconnected for a while. Otherwise, we'll be moving to a different gate. Probably to this one. Okay. Starting to service the aircraft, so let's open those service doors. You can see service door, the front and rear, forward and rear doors are open. Trucks are servicing, and yes, okay, runway wind. Here, get here. We have 360 at 6. 360 at 6. Okay, and runway slope. I don't have that information, but we can get the runway heading. Let me right click here. Runway 6. We have 061. 061. Slash 061. Here. Okay, we have the runway heading. Outside temperature is set. See here, 8 degrees positive, and that's what is set here. Okay, page 1. Center of gravity. We will know this data once we load the aircraft, which we can go ahead and do now. Balance weight, payload. According to my program, we'll be taking, we said, 105 passengers. That should be showing here. 105 passengers. That's what we are going to load here. Let me see what the distribution is. Just doing 3 more steps to get that distribution. Finally, here let me see how many passengers for each zone. And we have more. Okay, got it now. Zone 5476. Okay, oh, the cargo first. Let me see. Okay, they already left, so now we can open the door for the cargo compartments. Doors open, close. See, they are there. They are about to load the baggages. Okay, let's open that other door and boop. Start the service cruise on ground. Okay, and we were loading the aircraft, so aft cargo 3062. 3062. Forward cargo compartment 2780. Zone 5 with 476. 476. Zone 4 9 7 8. Zone 3 12 8. My mistake. 12 8. My mistake again. It's 8. No, 8. Let's close it. 12 8 8. And here 10 7 8. 10 7 8. Finally, some 174. 7. Whoa. Okay. Let's check the distribution here. Okay, everything is within the limits. Zero fuel weight 55871. 557 we said, right? 557. Payload 127.6. 12.8. 12.8. Fuel 5.8. Cargo 5.8. Cargo 5.8 and 105 passengers. Okay, takeoff weight 62.7. 62.7. And the fuel loaded was 7.1, right? 7.1. 7.1, right? Okay, stop trim. There we go. This guy just finished. Now let us start loading the aircraft passengers. Close those cargo doors. Passengers should be boarding now. Let's check that. Yes, there they are. Okay. Now we can have that information here. We have the takeoff weight, center of gravity is 18%. That's that we are needing here. Okay, having loaded that, we have the trim. For the elevator trim is 5.0. Let's set that here. 5.0 in the middle of 5. Now 5 not there. And
guys, the wheel's on board.
Thank you, honey.
The seatbelt sign is on. Please be seated and fasten your seatbelt.
To As a reminder, we cannot leave the gate until all carrying items are properly put away. All overhead bins are closed and all passengers are seated.
Good. F1, B1, BR, B2. Now let's go ahead and give the welcome to the passengers.
Ladies and gentlemen, front flight deck, we'd
Okay,
like
we
to add
have
our welcome
for
board.
the B2.
Anticipate possibly some light bumps or some choppy airs. We climb out as a precaution, keep our flight attendants seated for a few minutes. Make sure we know, what that ride's going to be like before they get up. Also appreciate it if everyone would remain in our seats during that time. Thanks for being with us today.
Okay, we have set the B2 here, which is the minimum speed to maintain in order we lose one of the engines during the takeoff. So auto throttle this arm, flight director, captain, pilot flying first, which is captain, and then the other flight director. Okay. Now we can set here the vertical and lateral navigation. Okay.
Battery master on, if dark.
Okay. We can set now the oh my god. Steady light here. Okay, altitude 330 set. And our destination, which is Gibraltar. It's located at an altitude of 12 meters, so the closest one is 0. Okay, check every point here. We are at an altitude of 500 feet, so 1,500 will be 1,000 feet above ground level. Okay, set. Okay, and QNH is 3050 here. That's altimeter. 50. 3050 is set, which is equivalent to QNH of 1033. Or 3050. 3050. Set. Okay, everything set here. Heading runway 6 we set right. Almost there. We said this runway has 061. Let's see if that is correct once we are there. 061. We'll check that. Altitude 330. Good. What else over here? They're doing good. Let's see now if we can go ahead and connect to the network, if that traffic left, or we should be moving to somewhere else. Let's go ahead and connect. Well, it looks like they left. Oh no, there's another aircraft there. Okay, let us disconnect once more. Using this guy here. Man. here.
Ground to cockpit. Can acknowledge. Coming through the menu when you are ready.
Now we are ready, come on.
Ground to cockpit. Tau is driving up.
Okay, let's close the door. Remove the stairs. Close the door. Let us remove the chocks. Okay, what's happened with the door? Door is closing. Remove the chocks. Chocks have been removed. What about the time? Check here the time. 2040 should be leaving, and it's 2020, so we are 10 minutes to depart the gate. This is not done usually or normally, and those kind of repositionings occur
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
usually
Set parking brake.
before the walk-around inspection and everything previous to any flight. But I'm just showing how repositioning, in-ground repositioning occur using the tug. Okay, because we have the conflict that there's another aircraft in that gate, so it's not shown here. At least I can see any aircraft here. I only see this guy, DLH 173. We can try to connect once again and see if they are there. Oh, okay, they just moved. So we don't have to move when we can stop those operations there. Now they are moving. Bye bye. Okay, perfect. So we can just stop the push. Okay, good. So we can now. Oh, I just forgot doing something here. Oh, I have all passengers here. Okay, this is the bleed APU bleed. Let's put some packs on and the air conditioner. Oh my god, everyone should be suffocated with the heat. Sorry. Okay, check here. Everything looks good here. And I can turn on this and windows heaters also on. This dual bleed is because we will solve that once we turn on the engine, so no worries about that. Okay. Good. So let's go ahead now and request check here. We have the coverage. We should be contacting this frequency. Oh, no coverage now. So okay, we are on the Unicom frequency, and now we can go ahead and get our own clearance. So according to our flight plan, clearances will depart Ibiza from runway 06, going to the SOXTA 3 departure, SOXTA waypoint, then that's the BLZ, Victor Lima Charlie, BOR, UM 985 route, then go to PIMOS, they start the descent to Gibraltar and finally land runway 9. Okay, that's our clearance. Our own clearance, right? way to get the 80s here is this way. Let's copy here and paste here on the meter, get that information and copy that information and paste it here. Okay, which says this is the time that the report was released when 3603. Sorry. This is the 320 variable to variable when this variable from 320 to 7070. Fuel clouds at 3100, temperature 7, dew point 4, QNH 1033. Okay, that's our clearance. Let's see. Okay, if we are going to taxi to runway 6, which is this one, we should turn nose to the left, taxi on this on the apron, then Bravo Charlie. Okay, let's check. We have bad response. What's that? Hello. Let's disconnect and connect once again. Settings. Hello. Now it looks like it's working. See if there are other users. It looks like there are other users. Ibiza traffic, Alpha Sierra Charlie 75 radio checks. No one answer. Ibiza traffic, Alpha Sierra Charlie 75 located gate 25, pushing back and engine start. Ibiza traffic. Let's say better pushback.
Ground copy. Please show me where you want to go.
Okay, I want to go this way, camarada. Are you coming or not? I don't see any dog coming.
Ground copy. Please show me where you want to go.
As I said before, my friend, I just want to go this way.
Ground copy. Tau is driving up.
Let's see if that is true. I don't see you. Where are you? I can hear you now. I can hear you, and there you go. There you are coming. Okay.
The seatbelt sign is on. Please be seated. Your seatbelt.
Just as a reminder, we cannot leave the gate until carrying items are properly put away. All overhead bins are closed and all passengers are seated.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
Okay,
Set
go.
parking brake.
Parking brake is set. Let me do this before. And I'll do it once more, just to make sure it's working well. Because the one that concerns to me is this one. It doesn't give all the way. Okay, there it is. Now we can know this time, 2040. Oh, by a chance. And that's the time we are leaving the gate. 2040. On time! Okay, what's going on there? What about the other traffic? They took off? Oh, okay, yes, they are. There you go. And there was another aircraft coming, right? No, they are just passing by. We ready? Oh.
Start connected and bypass being inserted. Release parking brake. Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
Okay, we may start engine, so fuel pumps on. Backs off. And ground for engine 2. And let's check here. I would like to do this here. This information. When we have 25 here, we can go ahead and turn on engine 2. 22, 23, 24, and 2, 25. There we go. Engine 2 starting. Low wall pressure extinguished and star bulb open. It's closed. It's shown here, and engine 1 is stable. Let's go ahead and do the same thing for engine 1. I'm sorry, engine 2 stable. Starting engine 1. $13, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25. Here we go. And starting engine 1. See the low wall pressure. Extinguished, and when it is automatically close this valve.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
And engine 1 stables. Okay, operation complete. Set parking brake. Parking brake is set.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Okay, perfect. So engines switches to continuous. Engines generators on. And the APU generator disconnect. Packs on. Air conditioned again. We can turn off the APU bleed and the APU unit. Yes, disconnect please. What else? Not yet the hydraulics, because the tow is still connected to avoid any accident. So let us turn on the probe hits and start checking from the top. Only the hydros.
Tower is disconnected and bypass beam has been removed. And signal on the right. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
He said it's disconnected, hand signals on the right. Let's see those. Okay, perfect. Thank you. When terrain traffic.
1,000 to go.
Traffic. That's on. Weather here. On. And we have terrain here. Okay. Reject the takeoff. Set the flaps to 5. 1, 2, 5. And we see here the indicator. And we test the control surfaces. Down, up, left, right, left rudder, right rudder, speed brakes, speed brakes up, speed brakes down, perfect, and we are ready to go. So let us release the parking brake and accelerate to approximately 30% and 1. We see we have 2 ground speed and test the brakes. Brakes tested, 0 speed now. There we go. Let's announce our taxi. Ibiza traffic, Alpha Sierra Charlie 75 taxi and runway 06 using taxiway Bravo Charlie Ibiza traffic. See if we have traffic here. No coming traffic. No traffic over here, no traffic here. Have to make a right on Charlie. According to flight plan, we should be taking off at 2050 and it's 2047, so looks like we'll make it on time. $18, $19, so we are too fast. Let's reduce little power throttle. Reducing to 19. Now 19 again. Maybe aligning to land. That can make us to, let's see, arrivals. eBay 421. No, it's not them, so not according to this. Ibiza traffic, Alpha Sierra Charlie 75, lining up runway 06, Ibiza traffic. There is brake a little, turns power speed should be less than 12 or less. Can go ahead and turn on the lights. Oh.
Flight attendants, please be seated for departure.
Okay, what's up? Calm down, guy. Okay, and heading is 060 is correct. So let us set the parking brake here. Oop. Okay, no traffic coming. So final checks, we are on time. 2050 now. So 2050 for departure. Okay, let's check. No warning here, no warning here, or here, no warnings here. Okay, flight directors are on, auto throttle is set, V2 speed is set, projected takeoff set, trim, elevator trim set to 5, flaps set to 5, everything looks good. 0 here. Okay, it looks like this door is still open, so I have to close this door. Bye bye. You can see here this lid shut off. So that does accelerate to approximately 40% in 1. There we go. Ibiza traffic Alpha Sierra Charlie 75 taking off runway 06 Ibiza traffic, and we start the clocks and release the parking brake and shoot the toga mode, and here we go. There's something here if you want. Go.
80 knots.
Check.
V1, rotate.
Come on, man. 5 degrees.
Positive rate.
10 degrees. Positive rate. Gear up.
400.
400. We can set the autopilot now. And set the landing gear to off.
1000.
1000. We can raise the flaps to 1. And we can raise the flaps to 0 now. No longer need this. Flaps are up now, and we can set off the auto brake and turn off the retractable landing gears. What's up here? Retractable. Off. Check here. Bugs are auto. Under auto. Everything looks good. Okay, we are flying to the clouds. can see here, because transition here is at 6,000 in Europe, so set standard here. Same thing here. Okay, you have checked that information here, I believe. We are flying around the Ibiza island. Airport is some point over there. We'll continue turning around the but going far away from the island. Okay, arriving 9,000, 10,000 or almost 10,000 now. And we can turn off.
From all of us at American Airlines, thank you for flying with us today. We're proud to be air.
Too noisy, don't you think? Exterior. Boop. It's a little better, but let's my
and enjoy benefits, such as your first check bag free, preferred boarding, and no foreign transaction fees. Not an indicated card member? See a flight attendant and receive an exclusive offer when you apply in flight today.
and remember that this will be a short flight.
We offer a selection of complimentary beverages. Wi-Fi service is available on this flight. Connect to the AAA flight system
And also,
and open your
let me
browser.
check here.
You can access AA.com on the chart.
This is the departure and no traffic here. A different
If you need to power your
aircraft
device,
departing from Ibiza and one arriving.
at every seat.
That's us.
While you're at theater,
We'll be
please
coming
keep
this
your
way.
seatbelt fastened and visible to the crew when the seatbelt sign is on. As turbulence can happen
See,
unexpectedly.
there's 1, 2
If you
flights
open an overhead
coming to Gibraltar, LXGB. Get baggage. Check here, everything is okay. We're still on the climb. And it's all here. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. X-ray, Golf Bravo, enter. In here we have arrivals, but we are the first, and they'll be different hours, almost 2 hours and 38 minutes after. So no traffic conflict, and we could fill this without any possible delay. We should have said that before. So, okay, takeoff is 50 here. Calculated takeoff time was 20:50, so which should have been marked good before leaving the gate. Okay. Stab trim we set 5.0. We should have marked this while we configure the stabilizer trim. This is the stabilizer elevator trim. This is kind of interesting because I always mark the elevator trim So this will be for the landing weight, and this is where the phone starts. So our next waypoint is Xosta, which is this one here, here. And according to this, if we depart it at 2050, right? Yeah. 2050. It's 20 miles. 28 miles. So 3 minutes later, and we did took off at that time. Suppose that we should be getting this point at 2053. I don't know which time we got there. They should be at 2054. 1 minute after 55. 2 minutes after is 57. And 5 minutes after is 21:02. What? 02. 21:02. And it's 21:01. Let's see if we get to that waypoint on time. Looks like we are late, but let's see. It's 22 nautical miles there, so I don't think we'll make it. Maybe 1 or 2 minutes, because here is this is the time according to the time. Let's see, let's see the time here. It's 42. No, it's not, because we are using a different time. So let's see. 21:02, and we are not there. It's 18 nautical miles left. 2-3 minutes or more delay. After this, we are still on the climb. Here, here is our destination, Gibraltar. 250 now. Zoom out here also. And you notice this? Will there be a conflict? We don't really know. You can have more information here. And the map. See them are going to this airport, which is Alicante, and maybe at some point they should be descending, and we should be ascending or climbing. 25,000, and they are at 31. Have to be very careful. Continue tracking this traffic, because maybe at some point they will do some procedure, some turn, and they could be an effect. So let us keep an eye on them, because we are not under air traffic control, so we have to watch on our own according to the vaccine rules. That's what we will have to do. There are different things that we can do to avoid that. We'll be making a right turn, and probably at that point we'll chances to intercept our paths will decrease, so but we'll see. We're about to reach now Xosta. We can see here we are turning probably. Miles, 1.8. .5, .4, .3, .2. It changed now. You can see the time here is 21:04. So 2 minutes. 21:04. 2 minutes late, and we check here the fuel. We have fuel. 5.7. 5.7. You see something here? So we have spent 1.5, 100 kilograms more than planned. So we have to put an eye on this. Remember, we have a final reserve and a contingency fuel amount, so it's not a big concern, only 100 kilograms. And remember, this is kind of the precision and the decimal, so it's not a big deal. You have to continue with the customer checking at every waypoint. Okay, so now you can do this as you wish, because the plan would be reaching near Southstar 21:02 plus 1 minute should be 21:03. But now you can update according to their last waypoint, and you're at 21:04, so plus 1 minute should be 21:05, was as you wish to track it. I've done both, but here I continue the original plan, which is the one you need to attain to at the end if you want to perform an accurate departure and arrival flight. Okay, we are reaching flight level 320 now. Still on the climb. Check the traffic again.
1,000 to go.
Turn. We're only 1,000 to go, and they won't be an effect. They are just crossing above us, and their altitude is 26, so they are below us, so no conflict. Flight details. Play XB detail, play meter total departure destination lines. Copy route. That's in member stats. Okay. Be useful if we can introduce the route here, and it can show here the route. I don't know if that is possible. I will find out in only some minutes. Okay, we reached flight level 330. Now we can do following. So we've reached top of climb at 2108. Top of climb 2108, and we cross the compy. We just passed the knot, only 1 minute, so 2106 here, always 2 minutes. Same, we are going to Compty, so this copy paste, didn't work. Copy and paste, copy, paste. Okay, 3 minutes after will be 09. 1 minute after will be 12, and so on. In 3 minutes we should be crossing the Valencia to the Valencia airspace. We are now on Valencia airspace. That should have been here. So the top of climb was beyond this point. Okay, that's okay. continue tracking all of that until your destination. Okay, let's do what we should do. As I will use the see no more unaffect this traffic here. I'll be using the time compression tool here. So I would like to go in advance to this information here, which we'll be using for the descent, the wind information. And what we do is go to the FMC and go to the descent forecast, and we have here the wind information. We have 3 lines. We can use here 3 lines, and asking for altitudes. I would set the last the 3, so 200. Okay, 150 and 100. Okay, and for the 200 we have wind 269 at 22, 269 at 22. Okay, flight 150, flight level we have 260 at 7, 260 at 7. Okay, and at flight level 100 we have 200 at 6, 200 at 6. Okay. Oh, I think I did something wrong here. Yeah, 200, 150, 100. Okay, 269 at 22, 269. 22. Let me enter that to not 260 at 7, 260 7, and finally 200 at 06, 200 at 06. It's the same, no worries. Okay, there we go. We have that information set now. And after this turn, let's go back to the legs. We are flying over Valencia, which is our turning point. Okay, the other thing we do here when we are in cross flight, we have to verify the altimeter. We have 3300 showing here, 3300 here, and same here and here. You get that information all of 3 at the same time. So back here and mark that. At cruise flight, we show that we have 33000. And same story here for the standby and for the right altimeter. So they are okay. Okay, next. As we will use the time compression tool, obviously we'll be arriving with more fuel than planned, which means that we will check for our landing weight. So landing weight, maximum landing weight is 66361, and as long as we have that weight for the arrival, we will be fine. 6C361 61. What's our current weight? 61. So we have less than allowed, so we can go ahead without any fear to use the time compression tool. And there we go, flying to the light speed. And that is important to continue watching the traffic, you know, because if you're doing something that is out of norm, you should be very careful not disturbing all other users. Okay. And zoom in here. Boom, boom. And watch here. Where's the top of the descent is at 120 miles now. So by that point we should be careful and return to normal speed. Other traffic's there. Yep. 16 little mile for the start of our descent. You can see the sea now. 45, 40. And this is a good time to set the normal speed. And we have a traffic in front of us. See how important is which is the traffic, because I can see them here. Tom 1544. I don't see them here. Okay. Now you see here an indication. See the FMC, reset MCP altitude, because we are about to start our descent. And remember, we said okay, we can check here Alex flight level 9, so 9,000 will be our first point to descend is set. So that alarm will doing anything else just disappear, and also the light here, and you know something requires action. So time of descent, we are in about 13 nautical miles. Should have set this, and level off, we should have sound this.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We're level to our initial cruise altitude, expecting a fairly smooth ride today. We have a seatbelt sign
We didn't.
turned off, and while you're seated, we do ask that you keep your seatbelt fastened about you at all times in case any kind of unexpected bumpy air. And we do thank you for flying with us on American.
Okay, now I can see the traffic, and they are at 31,000. So we started the descent. Once again, we announced that.
Ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, we are descending. Seatbelt sign is on. If you happen to be up and about, please return your seat. Keep your seatbelt fastened for the main
seatbelt sign is on. Please be seated and fasten
On
your
behalf of the flight crew,
seatbelt.
we appreciate you being with us today. Wish you a very safe and pleasant journey to your final destination. Hope to see you back here with us soon. Thank you.
Okay, that traffic where they're going, they'll be flying parallel to our route. I'll show you here. So they won't be an effect, and they are 31,000. I don't know if they are descending, but we should keep an eye on them. Okay, they are there, and now we are below them. We are arriving at flight level 300, and now they are flying to, let's wait for the refresh, 31,400. So we are just below them, and we are continuing our descent. Okay, now that we are on our descent, we should plan our landing. We check the weight, we have fuel enough for the landing, and we are on track on the vertical and lateral navigation. So we are in the route we're supposed to be. So everything is set on the FMC, but we should have all the information available. We should have done that, of course, before starting our flight. arrival is, if you remember, our arrival procedure is it's not shown here. Something is not shown here. Oh, direct entry. Yeah, no procedure for the arrival. So zoom out here. Check once again this traffic. They continue on the 314. They are just crossing up ahead of us in our route, but they are above, so I guess they won't be an effect, but we'll continue. We have them on site, so okay, let's see if we have this is our destination, no traffic shown there. So but let's check the this is current conditions. So here the meter, let me copy this and paste here, enter, and we select Gibraltar is copied. Now we can add this information here, which says the time of the report, wind 100 at 29. Okay, we will be landing runway 6 or 9, I think it's 9. Okay, I have here runway 9, so with from the nose at 21.9 knots. Okay, overcast, temperature 15 to 0.10, and QNH 1028. Other traffic here, you see. Yeah, because we are overflowing Malaga or something like that.
Malaga traffic radio check.
505.
Roger that, thank you.
Okay, and here are the 9,000 for the approach, and after that we are at 41 miles. Let's see the next. It's 1,500, so that's what we should set here. 1,005 set. Okay. You should have put this if we're nice. Let's cruise now. I'm about to set for landing. I just forgot I've been losing practice, like 1 month without flying, so okay, still descending. What else? Let's check here. So we are close to Gibraltar. Yeah, we crossed just Malaga. This is Gibraltar. Okay. And I believe we'll come this way. Fly a right turn to the runway 9. Yep. See a little weather in front. Let's see, will be possibly we don't want to touch it. We have weather here, and the weather is not showing anything yet, so we have to continue put an eye on it. Okay, we set the transition altitude is 16,000 here, so descend. Transition altitude is 090, you can see here. And descent. Oh, this is waypoint altitude. Cruise, climb, descent. Somewhere, I just don't remember now. Approach reference. Okay. Approach reference, we have 40 degrees of flaps and 118 knots. Let's see something here. If we land short, which is will require. Okay, so to turn left, we'll be using maximum flaps and lower speed. I don't hear anything here. Now I can hear a little bit more. Okay, let's get back here to see the decks. QNH is 1028, so we can set that now here. Oh, 1028. 1028 is
traffic with 1522, departure runway 13.
Oh, what am I doing? 28 set here. Ten 28 set here also. Okay. You can see land here. Next thing.
As we prepare for landing, be sure your seat backs are upright, tray tables are secured, and personal items are in an overhead compartment or in front of you. If you have any items to discard, please pass them to us as we come through the aisle. Please double check that your seatbelt is fastened and familiarize yourself again with the location of your closest exit. Please put away laptop computers or larger electronic devices. Smaller handheld devices may continue to be used during landing as long as they are secured in your hand, your pocket, or in the seat pocket. Cellular functions must remain off until after we land. We will let you know when it is safe to use cellular functions. We'll be landing soon.
Okay. Some out here. There we are. flies. But they cannot be seen from this, at least from this point. Okay, so we are arriving to 10,000. You see how the aircraft is leveling to reduce speed and then continue the descent while it reduces speed here. Let me zoom in here. Boom. Zoom out, zoom out, zoom out. Zoom in. Turning. You see, if we do the missed approach, we should be returning to this point, and here will be the holding. We are on good path vertically. Check for traffic. Here is our destination. No traffic seems to be directing to them, nor taking off, even parked. Cloudy. See the report here. Okay, broken and overcast, and now 9,000. So these are the 9,000 and overcast at 1,700. You can see here we are above, so we should have been reducing speed. It's trying to make it, but we'll help him. How? Using the speed brakes. See the speed brakes activated here. That would help us to reduce speed, the horizontal speed, and our vertical speed would get back in track. So now let us deactivate the speed brakes. We are on track. Should be careful with that in order to make it a successful approach and landing. See something there? Still cloud. Okay. And partial reference, we have the water, some land, but not much. After we will go through those clouds, see how it looks cloudy. Oh, there's an aircraft there, you see? So we should be announcing. Gibraltar traffic, Alpha Sierra Charlie 75 on NDB approach for runway 09 on the okay, which leg is that? On the downwind leg, Gibraltar traffic. We announced, and we once again we are going so fast, so let us set the parking brake here. See here the speed is decreasing, it's trying to get that speed. So let's see here, clouds, and we are on our turn. Let us lower the landing gear and set flaps 5. Flaps 15.
2500.
Thousand to go.
Speed brakes and flaps 40. Can't see anything. This is kind of a gliding. Let us use now. And there is their airport. Look at that. What weather. Oh. Careful with the speed. That was an amazing approach. Breaking the clouds.
Approaching minimums. Minimum.
Gibraltar traffic Alpha Sierra Charlie 75 turning final runway 09. Gibraltar traffic.
Approaching minimums. Minimum. One thousand.
We are 300 feet above 200. We are still descending.
Five hundred. 400.
Think rate.
300.
Think rate. Think rate.
200.
Come on.
100. 60. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10. 5.
Reversers engaged. Easy boy. Oh. Oh my goodness.
80 knots.
Check your seat back
Our
pocket for
landing
any
checklist
personal
was
items,
that's the
like
best.
tablets and cell phones. When you open the overhead compartment, be careful, as items may have moved in flight. And thank you for choosing American Airlines.
Gibraltar traffic Alpha Sierra Charlie 75 is clear of runway 09. Okay, the traffic disappear. Someone, okay. Okay, disappear and welcome to Gibraltar. Okay, let's turn on the. Oh my goodness, what's a mess with this landing? Here. Right here. Let's raise the flaps. And we are there. Set the parking brake. Set and turn off the engines.
Flight attendants, please be seated for departure.
Boom, boom. Okay, let's call ground services.
Okay, they're on the way.
Shock set. Open the door and put the stair. Light detector is on. Off. Off. Same here. Okay. Services doors are opening. So in general, many things to improve. I will have to get my checklist again because I forget some things during the taxi. You could see, you can check, we didn't turn on the other taxi light when taxi out of the gate. Going to the departure runway at Ibiza, and here we didn't set for the landing, we didn't check our checklist, landing checklist, where we should terminate this leg. we should have set the auto brakes and the engines switches to continuous before landing, and we didn't use we didn't make a good use of the lights, general light, taxi, landings, and strobe, anti-collision and strobe. So, and finally the landing was a little bumpy. We can have some. Let's see if we can set some repetition here. We will have to disconnect from the network. There's disconnect here. Close this thing. And now let's the replay. What's the replay mode? I don't remember. Flight replay mode. Look at that. We're going very high. Oh. It's showing the doors open, you see, because we already landed, and well, it's really in the last position of the doors. I want you to check here this. See how we did. We're still coming good. We can see on the okay. I can play a repetition there. Maybe good in this part. I don't know. I will leave it as original. Okay, good altitude now. Nice, soft aligning, bounce. And that goes those two. That's what I want to check again here. Cheers. That was bounce. Oh, that's because of the runway. You see, I want to check that again. See here. See here. You see that relief on the runway. So we are landing here. The brakes are activated. But see here this latch and the runway with causes. Exactly when the nose wheel is coming down, it bounces. That's what happened. That made this two. That's when the stabilization occurred. And then it turns a little to the left. Let's try to correct that. There's the street, you can see it in the back. There's the street. Here. This is the street. You see all vehicles there waiting, and there's no needles gates here, so they just wait for the light, a traffic light. People are very educated. That's what I heard in some videos I saw. I've seen before, but that's good. So how do we exit that? Okay, here. Okay, well, that was our second leg of our tour around the world from the Volanta challenges. So now we are at Gibraltar. See you next time when we will be flying from Gibraltar, Spain, and we'll be going to Svalbard, Longyear. And where is that located? In Greenland. So that will be such a long trip, and we'll see which kind of aircraft we'll be using there. Thank you again for flying with us. See you next time, guys.